Hi, I'm Richard from Jennings Bramley Furniture, and I'm based in South London. I design, make and fit bespoke furniture, and I'm going to show you some DIY tips. These are nail guns. There are different types. These are pneumatic nail guns. This one fires very, very thin pins, about 0.5 millimetre wide. It's very good if you want to hide things, the nails. This one here fires ones which are about 1 millimetre wide. They've got a little head on them. You can get ones up to this big, even longer, 3 or 4 millimetres wide with a big head. Great big things. Sometimes they're fired with gas, where you have butane gas cylinder in the gun. You can even get electric nail guns now as well. This one runs on, well, both of these run on compressed air. This is the hose to the compressor, and they make a noise. I'll just show you the compressor. The hose runs down into it. You turn on the pressure to what the manufacturer recommends for the gun, and then turn it on until it charges. When it's charged, the compressor stops running. It's just full of air. It's got a great big bottle on the bottom of it. It's full of air. And then, obviously with these sort of things, you make sure you don't point them at anyone, because they will hurt if they hit you. They slow down quite a lot as they fly, but if they hit someone in the eye, that could be really painful. You pull this back. Slide it on. To take it off, you pull it back, like that. I'm going to join together a little box. Then put a bit of glue on. It's often quite good if you're doing a right angle thing to actually hold it around a right angle. Make sure it's in line. Push it on. Now, it's got a sort of sponginess at the front. This has to be pushed back to make it fire. Most of these guns have this. What you've got to make sure you do is not, I'm keeping my finger off the trigger for now, slide off the end, because if you do, you'll shoot yourself in the hand. Don't do that. Put it on there and shoot. And this one, to stop the joint twisting, I'll put 2 in, and it's nailed together. It's very, very quick. Much less noisy than a hammer and nails. And you have another advantage as well. With a hammer and nails, if you were banging that again and again and again, the thing you're hitting would be moving. And as you saw with this, it doesn't really move. It's so fast, it's all over and done with. Put the 2 together, then put it up tight, and pull. Make sure it's in line. You have to make sure that it fires. This one fires at an angle. They don't all. Sometimes they fire straight across, like this one does. You want to make sure the angle that it fires at is in line with what you're shooting, otherwise the nail will come out the side. And again, it can come into your fingers. If your finger too close and you shoot it, it can come out the side into your fingers. So it's best to keep your fingers back a bit like that. So make sure it's in line with your fingers like that. Once it's in line, then get your fingers away. There you go, sides of the box. This one is a pin gun. And it shoots on things. I mean, I'll show you, this is not the sort of thing you shoot with it really. But if I shoot a pin through here, you can hardly see them. So it's good for veneered boards and stuff like that. And you can fill the tiny hole with a bit of wax. Yeah, that's it for these guns really. Sometimes you need to use ear defenders. They're not actually that noisy. The compressor is the noisiest part. Sometimes in rooms you find they reverberate around and ring in your ears. But basically just don't point them at anyone. Push them down and pull. That's how you use nail guns.